gone so far for you?
I'm pretty happy with it, actually. I came off of a pretty good spring, so I just wanted to, get even better during camp. And so far, it's been pretty good. Obviously, there's always room for improvement. So I'm just trying to get better every day.
How would you kind of assess the competition for the punting job?
Well, it's just great that, Austin and I, we're going at it every day. So it keeps you on your toes, keeps you kicking at your best. So I've enjoyed it. I've always been good with when it comes to competition. I've always had to compete for a job. So I think it's gone really well. We're both kicking pretty good.
Coach White said he wants to see consistency. He'll see you guys boom one and then not boom one. What's the key to getting that consistency?
The little things, just drills. It's the most annoying thing, but you got to do it. Just drop drills every day, working your steps, molding the ball, and then it really just comes down to being comfortable receiving a snap back there from Johnny, which 99% of the time it's perfect. But you never know, you might get one a little outside your body, and you just have to be able to bring it right back in and get it to where you want it, so you can just be as consistent as possible.
Have you seen a difference in JJ Molson this year? He seems to be more consistent, maybe a little more confident out there.
I think last year was a big transition year for JJ, and kind of a humbling experience. He came out of high school on top. He was the #1 guy, so I think last year was really humbling for him. And this year, I could tell the first day of spring he was so much more serious, just really locked in every day. So he's definitely improved a lot in my mind, that's for sure.
When you came here as a walk-on, was your goal to get a scholarship? How important is that to you?
Right now I'm still a walk-on.
Yeah.
So pretty much all I want to do is play, really. I grew up at Bruin. I went to UCLA games when I was, half the height I am now. So I've always just wanted to get on the field. And I've talked to my parents about it, the whole scholarship, not scholarship thing. And at the end of the day, it just comes down to if I'm on the field, then I'm happy, my parents are happy, and that's all we really care about. So.
What was it like? Sorry.
No, I don't. That's kind of what I like to do too. Is I like to focus more on what I can control, and I can control my punting, and I can't control the political side of it and the business side of football, which is gaining that scholarship. So if I'm punting well enough, I'll be playing, and then eventually, in time, the scholarship will come.
So your goal was to get on the field, and you've been on the field.
Yeah.
So now you have to readjust your goals.
Yeah, it's a competition every day. Yeah. So nothing's set in stone, and every day I just got to come out, punt at my best, and we'll see who plays in 3 weeks.
How much time does it take up to work on holding? Or are you just kind of a naturally good holder?
Well, during last season, I was actually holding for Andrew Stroud, who's a lefty. So I started out holding for lefties, which a lot of people don't do, because there aren't a lot of lefty kickers out there. So that was a little weird at first, but I actually caught onto that a lot quicker than I did righty holding. Because I tried holding for Kaimi a couple years back, and I just never got the hang of it. But I think holding for Andrew, just feeling the ball in my hand, working it with my more dominant hand, that helped me to just pick up righty holding.
With your left and then putting it down with your right.
Because right now I'm holding it up with my left hand,
yeah.
And because that's not my dominant hand, I don't think I could get the hang of it as quick. But when I worked for Andrew, just holding it with my right, just getting a feel for it, helped me pick up righty holding pretty easily.
So you had to work on it for a while?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
What's it like being friends with somebody that you're in competition with? Because I know obviously you guys are friends. How is that balance? How do you have that balance of wanting to be on the field yet you're friends with the guy?
Yeah, I went through it last year too with Adam Searle, so I'm pretty used to it. Just your friends on and off the field, just in that 4 or 5 minute period that we're doing punt or punt return. It's just strictly business, but nothing's personal at the end of the day. The coaches know that the best guy's going to play, so you just try to keep the emotions out as much as possible. Yeah.